Hello friends, in the previous videos we have discussed 10 problems on the concept of number system. So in this video we are going to solve more 10 problems on the concept of number system. So far we have solved 1 to 10 problems. In this video we are going to solve 11 to 20 problems. The first problem in this video, which of the following will divide 4 power 61 plus 4 power 62 plus 4 power 63 plus 4 power 64 completely? That means they have given the option. One of the option will be the answer for this question. First let us write the given data. 4 power 61 plus 4 power 62 plus 4 power 63 plus 4 power 64. Remember this formula, a power m into a power n equal to a power m plus n. So convert the given question into this form. Let us divide, replace 4 power 61 as 4 power 60 into 4 power n, 4 power 62 as 4 power 60 into 4 square, 4 power 63 as 4 power 60 into 4 cube, 4 power 64 as 4 power 60 into 4 power 4. So now let us take 4 power 60 as common. 4 power 60 as common. So remaining terms are 4 power 1 plus 4 square plus 4 cube plus 4 power 4. Add this 4. 4 plus 4 square 16, 4 cube 64, 4 power 4 256. 6 plus 4 10, 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 10 20, 6 plus 5 11, 11 plus 1 12, 12 plus 2 14, 2 plus 1 3, 460 into 340. So there is no chance 340 is not divisible by anything. So let us convert 340 as 3 into 34 into 10, right? So 10 will be divided by 10. There is a chance the total term will be divided by 10 completely. So the final answer will be 10. That is option B. I hope you understood how to solve this question completely. Let us solve one more question on the same concept. That is, which of the following will divide 3 power 25 plus 3 power 26 plus 3 power 27 plus 3 power 28 completely? They have given the option A 11, option B 16, option C 25, option D 30. See the question. 3 power 25 plus 3 power 26 plus 3 power 27 plus 3 power 28. So let us take 3 power 25 as common. If you take 3 power 25 as common, the remaining terms are, here it will be 1. If you take 3 power 25, it becomes 3 power 1. If you take 3 power 28, 3 power 25, remaining term will be 3 square. If we take 3 power 25 from 3 power 28, the remaining terms are 3 power 3. Let us add these 3. 1, 3, 3 square 9, 3 cube, 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. 9 plus 1 10, 10 plus 7 17, 17 plus 3 20, 2 plus 2 4. 3 power 25 into 40. See the options 11, 16, 25, 30. None of the options are not divisible by 40. So let us replace 3 power 25 as 3 power 24 into 3 and 40 as 4 into 10. That means 3 power 24 into 4 into 3 into 10, 30. So see the option D 30. 30 is divisible by 30. So the final answer will be 30. Why? Because 30 will be divisible by 30. 3 power 25 plus 3 power 26 plus 3 power 27 plus 3 power 28 will be divided by 30. I hope you understood how to calculate the answer. See the next question. If 17 power 2000 is divided by 18, what will be the remainder? So to find the remainder, remember one formula, that is x power n minus a power n is divisible by x plus a. for all values of n. So here the given question is in the form of 17 power 2000, which is divisible by what? 18. So you can write 18 as x plus a form, that is 17 plus 1. 17 plus 1 will be 18, right? So here you have x power n as 17 power 2000, but you don't have minus a power n. So to convert this question into this form, let us add minus 1 power n plus 1 power n. Take n as 1. So if you cancel these two terms, the remaining thing will be same as the formula. So if here you added, right? So 17 power 2000 minus 1 power 1 is divisible by 17 plus 1. Here you added 1, so let us write the 1 as not. If you divide this number, you will get remainder 0, and the extra thing is 1. So the remainder will be 1. So the final answer will be, the remainder will be 1. I hope you understood how to find the remainder. See the next question. 1 square minus 2 square plus 3 square minus 4 square plus 5 square minus 6 square plus and so on, 9 square minus 10 square. We have to find the value of this. So remember the formula, a square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. Convert the given question into this formula. That means 1 square minus 2 square means is in the form of a square minus b square. Here a is 1, b is 2. We can write it as 1 plus 2 into 1 minus 2. 3 square minus 4 square as 3 plus 4 into 3 minus 4 plus 5 plus 6 into 5 minus 6. Next 7 plus 6 into 7 plus 8 into 7 minus 8. 9 plus 10 into 9 minus 10. Observe here, when you subtract 1 minus 2, you will get minus. 3 minus 4, you will get minus 1. 5 minus 6, you will get minus 1. 7 minus 8, you will get minus 1. 9 minus 10, you will get minus 1. So how many minus terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So take minus 1 whole power 5 as common. And add the remaining terms. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. 5 plus 6, 11. 7 plus 8, 15. 9 plus 10, 19. Minus 1 whole power 5. Here the power is odd, so you will get minus 1. Now add 3 plus 7, 10. 10 plus 19, 29. 29 plus 11, 40. 40 plus 15, 55. The final answer will be minus 55. See the next question. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 12 plus and so on, 1 by n into n plus 1. When you add these terms, what will be the answer? That means you have to find here formula. See the question. 1 by 2. We can write it as 1 into 2. 1 by 6 as 2 into 3. It will become 2 into 3 becomes 6. 1 by 12 as 3 into 4. 1 by 20 as 4 into 5. And so on, n into n plus 1. Right? 1 by 1 into 2, 1 by 2 into 3, 1 by 3 into 4, 1 by 4 into 5, plus so on, 1 by n into n plus 1. See here, the series is expanding in the form of 1 by n into n plus 1. Right? This is in the form of 1 by n into n plus 1. Here n is 1. This is in the form of n into n plus 1. Here n is 2. This is in the form of n into n plus 1. Here n is 3. So let us take n into n plus 1. Replace this as 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. Whether we got the same 1 by n into n plus 1 or not. Let us check. N plus 1 minus n by n into n plus 1. If you cancel these two terms, again you got 1 by n into n plus 1. Same. Right? So let us replace the terms 1 by 1 by 2, 1 by 2 into 3 as 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. See the question. This is expanding in the form of 1 by n into n plus 1. We have converted that into the 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. That means the series is expanding up to the n terms. If n is equal to 1, we have to consider first term. If n equal to 2, we have to add first 2 terms. If n equal to 3, we have to add first 3 terms. Right? So let us take the first term 1 by 2 as 1 minus 1 by 2. Replace this as 1 by 1 plus n. Here the n is 1. If you take the first term 1 minus 1 by 2 as 2 minus 1, 1 by 2. When you substitute n equal to 1, 1 minus 1 by 2, it will become 1 by 2. You got the same answer. So let us check with the other term, n equal to 2. If n equal to 2, 1 by 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 minus 1, 2. 2 by 3 is the answer of first 2 terms addition. Let us add first 2 terms 1 by 2 plus 1 by 6. The LCM of these 2 terms is 6. 2 3s are 6. 6 1s are 6. 4 by 3. 4 by 6. 2 2s are 4. 2 3s are 6. 2 by 3 is the answer of first 2 terms. You got the same answer, 2 by 3. Right? So to find the series of sum of n terms which are expanding in the form of 1 by n into n plus 1, to find the values of sum of the series, substitute the value of n in the formula 1 minus 1 plus n. You will get the answer. So the final answer will be the 1 minus 1 by n plus 1. I hope you understood how to calculate the formula. See the next question, that is 1 by 1 into 4 plus 1 by 4 into 7 plus 1 by 7 into 10 plus 1 by 10 into 13 plus 1 by 13 into 16. Here you have to find addition result. Let us consider the first term 1 by 4. If you replace this as 1 minus 1 by 4, what you get? 4 minus 1, 3 by 4. That means you are getting extra time as 3. If you multiply 1 by 3, 3 will cancel. The remaining term will be as it is 1 by 4. So let us replace the 1 by 4 as 1 by 3 into 1 minus 1 by 4. So replace the same term 1 by 4 into 7 as 1 by 3 into 1 by 4 minus 1 by 7. You will get the same thing, 1 by 4 into 7. So like that, replace all the terms as 1 by 3 into 1 by 7 minus 1 by 10 and 1 by 3 into 1 by 10 minus 1 by 13 plus 1 by 3 into 1 by 13 minus 1 by 16. So if we take 1 by 3 as common, the remaining terms are 1 by 1 minus 4 plus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 7 plus 1 by 7 minus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 minus 1 by 13 plus 1 by 13 minus 1 by 16. Right? So observe here, there are common terms plus and minus. Cancel those terms. Here the plus term, minus term, plus minus 1 by 7 minus 1 by 7 minus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 minus 1 by 13 plus 1 by 13. So the remaining terms are 1 here minus 1 by 16. 16 minus 1, 15. 1 by 3 into 15 by 16. 3 5s are 15. 5 by 16 is the answer of 1 by 4e plus 1 by 4 into 7 plus 1 by 7 into 10 plus 1 by 10 into 13 plus 1 by 13 into 16 is 5 by 16. I hope you understood how to calculate the answer. See the next question. 45 plus 46 plus 47 plus and so on. 113 plus 114 plus 115. Here you have to find the addition result of sum of the sequences. You know the formula, sum of the n terms 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on n terms, that is equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2. But here the sequence is starting from 45, that is not starting from 1. So you don't need from 1 to 44, right? You have to calculate the addition result from 45 to 150. So first consider the total result. From that you subtract the remaining terms from 1 to 44. That means here n is 115. 115 into n plus 1, 160 divided by 2. 2 5 is 10, 2 8 is 16. 115 into 58 is the total result, addition result from 1 to 115. But you have to calculate from 45 to 115. The extra terms are from 1 to 144. So to subtract those, consider n equal to 44. That is 44 into 45 divided by 2. 2 to is 4, 2 to is 4. 22 into 45. Now subtract 115 into 58 minus 22 into 45. You will get the final answer of 45 plus 46 plus and so on 115. The final answer will be 6670. When you calculate, you will get the answer 6670. I hope you understood how to calculate sum of n consecutive numbers, right? Let us solve one more problem with the same concept, that is 11 square plus 12 square plus 13 square plus 14 square plus and so on 20 square. In this question also the series is not starting from 1. So you have to consider from 1 to 20. From that you will subtract from 1 to 10 sequence of numbers. But here the sequence is in the form of squares. To find the sum of the squares of n terms, what is the formula? 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus and so on n square, that is equal to n square into n plus 1 whole square divided by 4, right? So let us consider the first n terms up to the 20. 1 square plus 2 square plus and so on 20 square. Here n is 20. Substitute 20 square into 20 plus 1, 21 whole square divided by 4, right? This is sum of n terms from starting to 20. But you don't need here 1 to 10. Let us subtract, that is consider n as 10. 10 square, 10 plus 1, 11 square divided by 4. 20 whole square, 21 whole square divided by 4 minus 10 square into 11 square divided by 4. You will get the answer of 11 square plus 12 square plus 13 square plus 14 square plus and so on 20 square is 2485 is the answer of 11 square plus 12 square plus and so on 20 square. That means whenever you want to find the sum of the squares of n terms, what is the formula? N square into n plus 1 whole square by 4. Remember the formula. It will be easy to calculate any type of formula. See the next question, that is 2 square plus 4 square plus and so on n square. Observe carefully, here the sequence is starting from 2, that is not starting from 1. So here you have to consider the n terms, n equal to 20, that is n square into n plus 1 whole square. If you substitute n value as 20, you have to subtract 1 because you are considering from 1 to 20, but the sequence is from 2 square. You have to subtract 1, you will get the final answer. Here n is 20, 20 square plus into 20 plus 1, 21 whole square divided by 4 minus 1, you will get the answer as 1540. If you calculate this, you will get the answer as 1540. I hope you understood the formula. Sum of the squares of n terms, that is n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4. Remember this formula. It will be easy for you when you want to calculate the sum of the squares of n terms. Last question in this video, that is 28th one. Which of the following fractions is less than 7 by 8 and greater than 1 by 3? So see here, the x should be less than 7 by 8 and it should be greater than 1 by 3. So to make the denominators equal, let us multiply 7 by 8 with 1 by 3. Here you are multiplying 1 by 3, so you have to keep 3. 7 3s are 21 and 8 3s are 24. Again it will multiply with 8, it will become 8 by 24. So now let us check with the options 1 by 24, 1 by 4. Here you have 4. To make it as 24, 4 6 are 24, divide and multiply with 6. 6 by 24, right? 6 by 24 is less than 21 by 24 and it should be greater than 8 by 24, but the 6 by 24 is not greater than 8 by 24, so first option is not correct. Check the second option, 23 by 24. 23 by 24 is greater than 21 by 24, so it should not be the answer. And the third one, 11 by 12. To make the denominator as 24, divide and multiply with 2, you will get 22 by 24. 22 by 24 is less than, it should be less than 21 by 24, but it is greater than 21 by 24, so the third option is also not correct. The three options are not correct, so the final answer will be 17 by 24. Let us check whether we got the answer or not, whether it is satisfied or not. So 17 by 24. 17 by 24 is less than 21 by 24. It is correct. It is satisfying. And 17 by 24 is greater than 8 by 24. The second condition is also satisfying. So the final answer will be 17 by 24. I hope you understood this video. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. For more videos, please do subscribe our channel. Thank you.